Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Jonathan. I am with Brightview Exteriors. Currently at Mr. Okechukwu Okorie. I apologize in advance if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Address here is 1006 Mandarin Drive, Upper Marlboro, Maryland, 20774. So the reason why I'm here today is because we're looking to attempt a repair, see if this shingle is for any chance repairable. As you can see here, I've marked up the X's of the shingle, of the 3-tab shingle that I'll be replacing. Up on my top left, we'll do our control area. We'll be testing the granule loss from the area that we are manipulating and replacing, repairing, to the area that we are just leaving as is, right, where it's no type of manipulation or anything of that nature. All right, so I apologize for the noise in advance. It seems like the neighbors here are, cutting their grass. So yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and I'll show you the damages. So you can see the crease shingled here. Let me move out the way. That's the crease shingle there. You can see that there. This one here is also creased. Here, this one looked like it started. It adheres back, but the rest, possibly due to some air transfer, didn't adhere back the way it's supposed to. So I'll set you guys down here. This is the shingle that we'll be using for this repair attempt. So let me sit you guys down. There we go. This is the best angle that I could get for this. It's a little bit cut short on each end here for this video, but we'll work with what we got. All right. So I got all roof graded tools. I got a roof snake. I'll be using a spatula to break the seals. You can see here. That's a roof snake. A hammer. I do have this here as well, in order to get the nails out. Alright, so let's get started. All right. Let me set this here. So yeah, I mean, this seal's already broken. This one here, not so much. So let's go ahead and finish breaking that seal. Seal's broken here already. We got to manipulate the ones above it. The seal is already broken. Not broken. You can see how easy that's kind of coming off there. All right, and then the one above it as well. Broken seal. And then all right, so we've broken all the seals. Now we can start beginning just the removing of the shingles, of the nails. So we already got a nail pop here. Let me bring you guys in. You can see the nail pops here. The nail pops there. So that's already not good. All right, let me set you guys back down. Should be fine. All right, so sorry about that. Another nail pop here. It's about 80, probably a little over 80 degrees out currently. So the shingle's very, very hot. So just please bear with me here. Another nail pop. All right, so now the shingle that we are removing is all screws, all nails, I'm sorry, are completely off. Now we got to start with the upper one. Those are easy to come off, maybe some bad plywood. They're a little too easy. There might be some bad plywood there in this area. Alright, I think we should be good. There we go. Shingles removed. Let's get a quick measurement. Make sure the one that I'll be installing measures correctly. So 36. I know that one for a fact is also a 36, so we should be okay on that end. Let's check the exposure. So the exposure here is a 5-inch. On that one, it's actually a 6-inch. So we will be having a little bit of conflict there when it comes to installing the new one. All right. Go ahead and insert the new shingle. Go. All right, so we'll be installing new 1.25 roofing hand nails. Just bear with me here. All right, so 1.25 roofing nails. We'll even use a roof snake to have them insert along the nail strip. And you can see here the difference. Let me go ahead and show you the difference of the height on the nail line of the nailing pattern from the existing and the the one we're looking to install. So you can see the difference there in height right there. So this is the old one, this one here. This is the new one down here. So that's probably about a quarter, maybe 3/8 of a difference between the existing and the new shingle. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and install this one with the roof snake. So we'll be installing 4 new nails to this. That's as far as the roof snake could go. And I'm doing my best to keep this shingle at a 45-degree angle to avoid any further damage. Alright, so that's 1. 3 more to go. Alright, that's the furthest the roof snake could go. So we already caused some damage there, trying to nail that back in. Alright, so this one went a little further than the rest. And one more on the shingle that we're leaving. Let's do 2 more. 2 more. Make it safe. So 2 more. So that one's in place. Now we gotta move on up, I'm sorry, and install the nails from the one that we removed right above it. So that one, I'll need just 4. 2 more. And one last one. So we're all done installing the repaired shingle and the ones that we've manipulated. So now let's kind of go over the basis of what we've did. So as you can see, this is the shingle that we replaced, obviously. Look at that right here, the tear granule loss right here. For me, when I was trying to hammerland the shingle, ton of granule loss to the when we manipulated, right here, right there, right there. All of this here, all of that there. Let's test it with the brush. All right. Which is here. So let's test the granule loss to it. Bear with me here 1 second. Let's go ahead and do that. So, wow. As you can see there, ton of granule loss here. Here as well. You can see that it's just making it worse. Over here as well. The shingle that we replaced. Granule loss, granule loss, granule loss to the one underneath it. Tons and tons of granule loss. Now let's test the control area. Very minimal to no granule loss there. Very minimal to no granule loss here. Here as well. So as you can see, we've actually caused more damage than any type of real repair. To this roof. You can see the difference here of exposure right there. You can see that's about maybe 1/8 of an inch or so difference from the exposure. And now another thing, we can look for some mat transfer. Tons and tons of mat transfer there. If you can guys see that. Oh, this is mat transfer underneath that shingle. Let's see. Mat transfer there from the shingle that we replaced. So as you can see, right, this is all evidence of like mat transfer there, mat transfer there, definitely mat transfer here. You can see that right there, kind of in between the two right there. So you can see we've caused significant more damage than any type of repair that we would have done to this shingle. We've done more wrongdoing here on this roof rather than really attempting a repair that's successful. So I would consider this a failed attempt. Just because of all the damages that we've caused to this roof. You can see all the granule loss, from the footprint and everything that's done. Tons and tons of wind damage along the back slope of the garage, as well as in the front.